A question we get asked quite often at Modern Roots is, what is dry brushing? Dry brushing is a way to move the lymph fluid in your lymphatic system into the lymph nodes, into the bloodstream, and out the body. This helps reduce inflammation, remove toxin, bacteria, virus buildup, and get it out of the body safely, and also makes you feel better as a whole. It's an awesome, easy, stimulating process that also helps exfoliate the skin. Dry brushing is most effective on dry skin. That's why it's called a dry brush. You want to make small, tiny movements on the skin, and I'm going to show you how and the best way to go about where on the body to do it. There's a lot of information out there right now on dry brushing and how to do it, and also that it should be done towards the heart. This isn't necessarily true. The only area that should be done towards the heart is the stomach area. When dry brushing, think of your body as quadrants, straight down the middle and across the stomach. That quadrant is going to go to that lymph node. This quadrant is going to go to this lymph node. The downward quadrant is going to go to this groin, and this one to this groin. If you're doing your face, it makes more sense to gently use a dry brush or use a gua sha stone because we have very sensitive lymph nodes under our chin. Getting the lymphatic system stimulated to move the fluid, the lymph fluid to the glands, takes gentle brushing. I'm going to show you now how we do that. The first place that you want to start dry brushing is your stomach. We're going to engage our stomach and get that moving towards our heart. Because the stomach is the center of us, we're going to move it towards that way. And then we're going to move it from the heart into a specific gland or lymph node area. You make small little strokes upwards towards the heart. Obviously, I'm wearing clothes, but you're going to do this on bare skin. Small little strokes. Each section of the body will take you 2 to 3 minutes. You can spend more time on it as well if you feel really stuffy or puffy. Don't forget to get the sides. Once you get up further, you can go across your chest. And on this side, I'm going to move to this gland. And I slowly work my way back over. And this one you're going to move into this gland. I'm moving through this much quicker than you will for time's sake. Once you've completed the stomach or the abdomen and the sides, you can have someone help you with your back unless you can reach. Next up are the arms. So you're going to start with your bicep, and after you do each section, you're going to do the other side. So you just swap every side. So I always start with the bicep because it stimulates more of the lymphatic system in that gland area right away. You want to roll your arm open and move towards your glands, also your lymph nodes. Once you've completed your bicep, you're going to go move down to your fingertips once we finish the other side. Let's get started on our fingertips. Again, you're going to use firm pressure, but not hard. For some people, this is really stimulating and feels super good. It also helps to exfoliate the skin. Again, you're going to move this all the way up the shoulder and into the gland lymph node area. Let's do the other side. Be sure to get the elbow areas really well. A lot of fluid gets caught at the elbow. Once you're finished with the arm area, we're going to move to the legs. We're going to do the legs just like we did our arms. You're going to start with your upper thigh and move towards your groin. Remember that this quadrant is going to go to this groin area on the right side. Start with your knee and work in little strokes back. Again, I'm doing this with clothes on. You're going to do this directly on skin. Once you've worked that into your groin area on the right leg, we're going to do the other side. Don't forget the backs of your knees. There are a lot of lymph nodes back there that we can work and get stimulated to clear out that extra fluid in the body. Once both sides of the thighs have been worked into both sides of the groin, we're going to start with our toes. Working it into the back of the knee really well. Up and around the knee. Move the fluid back into the groin area. Let's do the other side. One of my favorite and best times to do this is right before a bath or shower. It helps with that warmth of the water to move the fluid that's been stimulated out of the body quicker. Once we've worked that back up the leg, we're going to finish back with our abdomen. After everything's been stimulated in the lymphatic system, it's good to go back to the stomach because it's going to push this back up into these glands as your body's kind of been stimulated. When you're done dry brushing, it's the perfect opportunity to take off those dead skin cells that you stirred up on your skin and also move that lymph fluid out of the system by jumping into some warm water. I hope you guys learned something about dry brushing. It's one of my favorite things to do.